At 15 kilometers from the finish, the peloton is bunched. The sprinters' teams will now continue to set the pace all the way to the line. Only 5 kilometers left for the peloton. The sprint is brewing. Less than 3 kilometers for the peloton. The red pennant, and the sprinters are off.
Ladies and gentlemen, he will climb onto the podium. He will climb onto the podium. He's in sparkling form. He's amongst the leading riders.
It was a stage on which we could really have shone, and we don't even finish in the top 10. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking, which should suit the punchers. Given that we're heading the general classification, we'll have to set the pace at the front of the peloton. For me, our lead should be enough to keep us out of danger. We're amongst the outsiders for the stage win, but the odds are fairly open, and we can hope...
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. After 3 stages in Danish territory, the peloton arrives in France for what should be an entertaining stage. With the hills of the Boulonnais and Flanders on the menu, there will be plenty of attacking possibilities. In fact, the punchers shouldn't pass up on the chance if they want to eliminate the sprinters from the race for stage victory. They're stepping on the pedal behind.
It's a real leg breaker of a stage. Nothing you can't handle. But teams will surely turn the screw to eliminate the sprinters, because the final 10 kilometers are made for them. It's dead flat.
way flat out.
You're 1 minute 30 ahead of the peloton. It's looking good. You're the most dangerous in the breakaway for the yellow jersey. You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. It's looking good for the counterattack. You should perhaps wait for them. The finish is still a long way off. Your breakaway companions look like they want to up the pace.
The second classified climb is looming for the front of the race. Just like Mont Passel and the other King of the Mountains climbs of the day, it carries a 4th category label.
Here's the positions over the last climb. I'm going to take a nap. Wake me if something happens. Well done! You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points.
Another classified climb is in sight for the head of the race. Once again, there will be 1 point to be gleaned for the first rider over the top. The front of the race is coming to the feed zone. The next climb is classified as 4th category. That means 1 point to be had for the mountains classification.
New leader for the climber standings. It's not a problem because it stays in the team. You're the best sprinter in the breakaway. You should manage to win the intermediate sprint. You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done. You increase your lead a little bit more in the points classification. The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
Last time checked with the breakaway. 1 minute. The next to last classified climb of the day is here. If anyone wants to eliminate the sprinters before the finish, they mustn't wait to turn the screw. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race. There are 20 kilometers left before the finish in Calais. For the moment, stage victory is still undecided.
The peloton is 2 kilometers from the top of the climb.
Only 10 kilometers left. The road is now totally flat all the way to Calais, but completely exposed to the wind.
Change of leader in the overall youth standings. Okay, we'll relay flat out.
He's turning the screw. Another 5 kilometers for the lead rider. The breakaway is managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized. Three kilometers.
front, whatever happens.
It's the red pennant for the peloton.
A few minutes ago, he was first across. He will climb onto the podium. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey. He will climb onto the podium to receive. He will climb onto the podium.
Well done, guys. It's a nice podium place today. I was expecting to see you towards the front, but not necessarily on the podium. Once again, hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today it's a stage with cobbled sectors. It could get edgy. Positioning on the approach to the sectors is of vital importance. Cobblestones will make the race unpredictable. Try to
Hello and welcome to all. As whenever cobblestones are present on the route of the Tour, the tension is palpable within the peloton. An atypical exercise, and one that is often little mastered by the pure climbers, cobblestone sectors are always a moment that strikes particular fear into the hearts of the GC favourites. 1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The first rider of the intermediate sprint will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey classification.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
Here we go. We're on to the first of today's 11 sectors, from Villers-Outert to Fresh. 1,400 metres of cobblestones to start with.
Okay, I'll follow on the attack. Keep your eyes open from now on, guys. The sectors will come pretty much one after the other now, and there won't be any long breathing spaces. Grit your teeth.
We're on to the third cobbled sector of the day, and it's ranked 3 stars.
The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end. The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
After they leave the next sector, the riders at the front can enjoy the longest passage of tarmac. 6 kilometres without jolts.
Collective fall. It may create gaps.
Now it's the Varlin to Brillion sector that lies before the head of the race. When they exit, they only have 800 metres before hitting the next sector. And the riders are on to a new sector of more than 2 kilometres, from Tilloy to Sarre-et-Rosières. There's exactly 2,400 metres of 4-star cobblestones that await the riders.
Taken control of the provisional overall standings with a new rider.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Teammate has just been dropped. You can't count. On him any longer. Change of leader in the overall youth standings. He's in trouble. It's not sure that he'll be there for the sprint.
There's a little over 15 kilometres left, and still 2 more sectors to be crossed for the man at the front. And here's the final sector, from Bousigny to Millonfosse. 1,400 metres, ranked as 3 stars.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standing. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Final sector for the group at the front, and the final chance to try for a solo finish. When they leave the sector, there'll be 5 kilometers to the finishing line.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez, courage les gars!
Here we go.
The men in front have finished with the cobblestones. Less than 5 kilometers left for them. Last kilometre.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's in sparkling form, and he's in sparkling form. He will climb onto the podium. He's amongst the leading...
We really messed up this stage. We were aiming for a stage win, and we didn't even finish in the top 10. It's very disappointing. We retain the yellow jersey. It's today's source of comfort. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today is a tiring route, where the closing kilometers should suit the punchers. Given that we're heading the general classification, we'll have to set the pace at the front of the peloton. For me,
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. The last finish of the Tour in Longwy in 2017 saw the victory of Peter Sagan. He managed to win despite his foot popping out of the pedal 300 metres from the line in full sprint. With 3 short climbs within the final 10 kilometres, once again, we'll have all the ingredients that should bring the most explosive riders in the peloton to the fore.
The peloton doesn't seem to be reacting. I think it may go all the way. The others are fed up because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you.
A good sprinter, Sonny Colbrelli, is especially at ease on uphill finishes.
He's marked the history of the Tour.
You're the most dangerous in the breakaway for the yellow jersey. It's looking good for the counterattack. You should perhaps wait for them. The finish is still a long way off.
Weiter! Ouais, vas-y!
going to take a nap. Wake me if something happens. Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway.
Lâchez rien, allez.
Allez les gars, courage! Continuez comme ça!
Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standings. Good work. You've come to the top of the rankings for the green jersey. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The race leaders are into the lead zone.
The gap is widening. No need to panic, guys. There's nobody dangerous for the overall standings.
The breakaway's managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
The race is entering the final 20 kilometres, and there are 3 short climbs to be made. The punches are entering their terrain of choice with its short, steep climbs.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometres.
Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
The first climb of this closing triptych is 1 kilometre long with an average slope of 7%. From the top, there will be a 4 kilometre ride to the foot of the next difficulty, the Côte de Poulventeau.
The peloton is 2 kilometers from the top of the climb. We need to score points for the polka dot jersey. It's essential if we want to strengthen our position as leader.
Here we go. We're on to the first climb. The first riders are at the top. In 4 kilometres, they'll be at the foot of the next climb.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
As with the previous ascent, the Côte de Poulventeau is short, but it's even more steep. 800 metres at close to 12%. A real wall.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Here goes for the Côte de Poulventeau. At the top, there will be under 5 kilometres left, but also and especially the Côte de Religieuse, the final difficulty of this uneven finale.
He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him. fast climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points.
The man in front is entering Longwy. He will soon be at the foot of the Côte des Religieuses, 1.5 kilometres at close to 6% to reach the finishing line.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Breakaway over.
Here comes the red pennant. He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
He's the new leader of the overall youth standing.
A few minutes ago, he's amongst the leading riders. He will climb onto the podium to receive he's amongst the leading
Well done, guys. It's a nice podium place today. I was expecting to see you towards the front, but not necessarily on the podium. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. Today is a tiring route, where the closing kilometers should suit the punches, and an opportunity to lead the general classification. I'm counting on you to control breakaways and attacks, because we can blow...
Hello and welcome to all. With no less than 6 finishes in 10 years, the Planche des Belles Filles has become a classic of the Tour de France. With slopes of between 8 and 24%, it's a rendezvous that's not to be botched by anyone hoping to pull on the yellow jersey.
They're stepping on the pedal behind.
Guys, today everything will be played out. The Planche des Belles Filles climb. It's a short and very steep climb. You'll have to be up front right from the bottom. Have a good stage. the most dangerous in the breakaway for the yellow jersey. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. I think you can take a breather. He's got his team right, waiting to reel in the counter-attack. In front, he's the best placed in the overall standings. You're the one with the most points for the green jersey in the breakaway. It's you who has the most mountain points within the lead group.
The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
The rider who wins the intermediate sprint will score 20 points. The second will pocket 17 points, while the third will pick up 15.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The first riders are starting the ascent to the Col de Gros. The first classified climb of the day. At the top, the riders can score 2 points and 1 point towards the mountain's classification.
still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway. Here's the positions over the last climb.
The breakaway's passing through the feed zone.
Your opponents are upping the pace to hold off the peloton. The peloton is 1 minute 30 behind you.
The next difficulty is also classified as third category. The first 2 to the top score 2 and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey.
Change of leader in the overall youth standings. Well done. You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points. The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race. There are 10 kilometers left for the men at the front. They're currently passing through the village of Planche-les-Mines, and they'll soon be starting the climb with the Planche de Bellefille. Breakaway over.
Okay, we'll consume a feast.
He's moving on to the attack.
He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him. He's after you because he must be thinking about the stage win. Come on, don't let him catch up. You have 30 seconds on the peloton.
Allez, courage les gars.
The men at the front are 3 kilometres from the finish, with a final kilometre on the sled that averages out at 10% and passages at over 20%. There's still opportunities to attack. The race leaders are into the final 2 kilometres of the stage. They will cross a section that is slightly less steep before attacking the most demanding percentages of the Planche des Belles Filles. And so the men at the front are into the final kilometre, and it's more than excruciating ramps. Now, a little less than 300 metres to the finishing line. This final kilometre really is difficult.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly. He tops the standings and will receive. He's amongst the leading. He's in sparkling form, and he tops the standings.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today is a tiring route, where the closing kilometres should suit the punchers.
Hello and welcome to all. The slopes selected for today's crossing of the Jura do not present a major obstacle, and it's very likely that stage victory will be decided on the final difficulty, a short, sharp climb that will take the riders into the heights above Lausanne.
Okay, guys. The route should bring smiles to the faces of the punchers. The finishing climb is a little over 4 kilometers with 2 steep ramps. Victory will surely be won on the second with its slope of over 10%. Have a good stage. The others are fed up because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
The breakaway didn't get far. Watch out for counter moves. Attack!
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Attack in the peloton. He'd better catch up with the head of the race to improve his combativity classification. Breakaway over. Attack! Watch out! He's aiming for the polka dot jersey. Attack! Attack! Watch out! He's aiming for the polka dot jersey. Attack! He doesn't want to miss the right breakaway to score points with a polka dot jersey. The race is at the foot of the first classified climb of the day. It's a third category ascent, on which the riders can earn 2 points and 1 point for the polka dot jersey. "30 seconds lead.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. Well done! You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points. You're the most dangerous in the breakaway for the yellow jersey. You're the one with the most points for the green jersey in the breakaway. It's you who has the most mountain points within the lead group.
The next difficulty is listed as a Category 4. There will be only 1 point to be scored towards the best climber classification.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit.
Lâchez rien, allez. Super, keep going. Lâchez rien, allez. Allez les gars.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. Well done. You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points.
Here's the main difficulty of the day, the ascent of the Les Rousses ski resort. It's an 8-kilometer climb on an even slope of around 5%. You attack at the front of the peloton.
Only the first 4 riders to the top will score points in the mountain standings.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
The intermediate sprint will be contested in less than 5 kilometers. And just afterwards, the riders will enter Swiss territory.
the intermediate sprint.
The front of the race has just crossed the frontier and is now entering the feed zone.
He's got his teammates riding because he's a danger to the overall standings.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
The gap is growing. Don't worry. They're not well placed in the overall standings. The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
The breakaway is managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
We're now into the closing 20 kilometers of this stage. The peloton has got things under control, and it should have no problem catching the breakaway. There's now less than 15 kilometers for the group at the front. The front of the race passes under the 10-kilometer gantry. Another 5 kilometers, and it will be at the foot of the final short climb.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist. Teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
It's a bunched peloton that begins this final climb. The stage is set for a showdown between the top punchers.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
Breakaway over.
He takes the virtual lead of the overall standing.
The race leaders are halfway up the climb. They will soon be reaching the final ramp of this climb. 1 kilometre at an average of 7%, with over 10% in places. The red pennant is in sight for the front of the race. The steepest gradients will soon be reached.
This stage is his. He was the He's amongst the leading riders this year. We can say that he tops the standing. He will climb onto the podium.
Well done, guys. It's a nice podium place today. I was expecting to see... Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this first mountain stage of the Tour de France. Mostly mapped out in Switzerland, the riders won't be crossing any mountain passes that would qualify as major. It is therefore unlikely that the favourites for the general classification will be fighting it out. This should benefit the baroudeurs, who won't have to succumb to a comeback by the best climbers. The head of the race arrives on the banks of Lake Geneva. The riders will follow the shoreline for 12 kilometres and will then take far steeper roads. The lead riders will soon turn away from Lake Geneva towards the first classified climb of the day, the Côte de Chèvre. The breakaway can't widen the gap. The time gap between the peloton and the escapees is stationary. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
Tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
The men at the front are at the foot of the second categorised difficulty of the day, the Col de Mos, with its 13.5 kilometre ascent. The ascent of the pass is classified as second category. The first at the top will score 5 points in the polka dot jersey classification.
The riders are approaching the feed zone.
The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish. It's classified as a first category pass. There will be 10 extra points to be picked up towards the polka dot jersey. For the first one over the top.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race. The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads.
The intermediate sprint is approaching. There is little chance that the candidates for the green jersey will be able to score points at this stage of the race.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
1.5 minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. The riders up front have a 1 minute lead on the favourites group. And here we are at the foot of the final major climb of the stage, the Pas de Morges. If a rider manages to go over the top alone, there's a good chance that he will cross the line as winner, the summit being only 9 kilometres from the finish.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds.
Keep going!
Okay. I'll wait for you.
Another 20 kilometres to go before knowing the name of the stage winner. One man is first on the road, but he doesn't have much of a lead. There's everything to play for.
Bravo les gars. Allez les gars, courage.
The yellow jersey has just joined up with the lead group.
I'll make a big effort on the relay. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Here we go! Here we go!
Continuez comme ça.
15 kilometres from the finish for the man at the front. This last summit will earn 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 points for the first 6 to the top. Another 5 kilometres before the summit. The slope will start to ease for the men at the front.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings. Seem to be the best climber in the group. You should be able to move to the front.
The head of the race will soon be nosing down towards Châtel. Remember that the finish will be decided on the way out of the town, after a section that rises for 4 kilometers.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
The men at the front have just left Châtel. Now the road will climb all the way to the line. The slope isn't very steep, but if anyone wants to push their opponents to the breaking point before an eventual sprint, they'll have the opportunity.
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line.
This stage is here. He's in sparkling. He's amongst the lead. He will climb onto the podium. He will climb onto the podium.
This result is clearly not up to my expectations. It isn't catastrophic, but when... Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The profile is special, with one major difficulty that should decide between the climbers. The scenario looks to be simple, and everything should be settled on the final climb. You will have to be there on the final climb if we are to do well. I'm not too worried. I think we're able to win the stage, outdistancing the other favorites. Have a good day, guys. Come on, we're aiming for victory!
Hello and welcome to all. With a finishing line that lies within the Megève Altiport, it's obviously the climbers who are favourites today. However, will the winner come from the early breakaway, or will he emerge victorious from the battle between the favourites for the general classification? No one can say for sure at the start of the stage. The lead riders are already at the foot of the Côte de Chevenol, the first classified climb of the stage.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The breakaway can't widen the gap.
The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. Now the Col de Jambaz stands before the riders. 4 kilometers of climbing with an average slope of 4.3%.
The feed zone is nearing for the men at the front.
The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish. The gap isn't changing much. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
1.5 minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites. The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. And we're off. The lead group is on to the final climb. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. There are 10 kilometers left before the finish. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group. The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
front, whatever happens.
The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds. At 3 kilometres from the finish, there are still several potential stage winners.
Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
Less than 2 kilometres from the finish. Final kilometre for the man at the front.
You're going to beat them! He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. He's in sparkling form. We can say that he's amongst the leading riders that...
The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic, but when you've got... Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain parts...
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. Today's stage is of the highest importance, with the Telegraph, Galibier and Granon cols coming one after the other. No rider aiming for the general classification can afford a moment of weakness. It's a demanding sequence of climbs that those in the best shape can exploit to try and create time gaps. The time gap between the peloton and the escapees is stationary. The breakaway can't widen the gap. The lead riders will soon be at the foot of the first difficulty of the day, the Lacet de Montvernier. It's a short, very steep climb, where there will be mountain points for the first 4 to the top.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The breakaway will soon fight it out with the intermediate sprint. The first will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey. The gap isn't changing much.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The front of the race begins the ascent of the Galibier. It's a highly erratic climb. Percentages vary greatly, and it's very difficult to find the right pace. An ascension for thoroughbred climbers.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. The Galibier, as usual, is classified all category. The first 10 at the top will score points towards the polka dot jersey. The yellow jersey has just joined up with the lead group.
We need to score points for the polka dot jersey. It's essential if we want to strengthen our position as leader.
The first riders are now on their way down from the Galibier, a descent that will be reversed tomorrow on the Alpe d'Huez stage. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group. The riders up front have a 1-minute lead on the favourites group. The Col de Granon stands out due to its steep and unyielding slope, which offers no respite. It's a demanding col on which only the fittest of climbers would dare an attack.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds. The finish is classified as all category. The stage winner will therefore pocket 20 points for the mountains classification. The yellow jersey has just joined up with the lead group. There's an attack. Stay alert.
I'll make a big effort on the relay. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The lead group is 5 kilometers from the summit. Watch out, there's an attack.
Understood. I'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
There are only 3 kilometers left for the group at the front. Will there be any attacks before the sprint? Barely 2 kilometers left for the group at the front. There's a good chance it will come down to a sprint.
He's attacking. Whatever you do, don't let him build a lead. Watch out! The yellow jersey is trying to get away. We mustn't let him.
The man at the front is under the red pennant.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's...
The result is clearly not up to my expectations, guys. It isn't catastrophic. The result is clearly not up to my expectations. Hi guys, let's start the day 4.